Excuse me. All right. All right, boys. All right, boys. Okay. Don't know if I got the button here. All right, we got some. Okay. Hey, guys. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Rakes SEO. Hey, Jim Jones. Good to see you. Good to see you. Great to see you. So, what we're going to go ahead and work on here, we're going to go ahead and just work on the past optimization that we were working on before. Let me make sure everything's working okay. Okay. There we go. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. I'll demonetize me. I don't think you can. It looks like it gets hitting, but I don't know. But in any case, it's late night. I don't really care. Looking forward to learning some great stuff. Yeah, so I guess we'll go ahead and start the video now. And we're just really going to, you know, go through... all right, let's shut that off. All right, I guess we'll start our video then. All right, so good to have you. Good to see you. Let's kick this off, right? What we're going to be doing is really going back through, this is part number 2. So in any case, I have to be quiet too. My tenants are home. My little guy's sleeping. My tenants are here, right? I have tenants here, tenants here. I own like a quadplex, and I own the one side. And I rent out this side, right? And the one across the street. But in any case, let's start this from the very beginning, all right? I'm thinking about moving here. What I really wanted to do was buy the place next to me, but the county bought it. And I was like, oh, you're killing me. Because that would have been perfect for the other, another business that my wife and I do. So it's kind of interesting, In any case, enough about me. I'm not sure who this is. Should we answer it live just for fun? No, I won't do that. I don't know who it is. Is this one of you guys? Are you guys calling me? I mean, I'll give you the login chat if you want. All right, so let's go ahead and do this weekend a little bit. Okay, cool. Everything's off. All right, so we're going to go ahead and fire this up. Start from the very beginning. Everything's working pretty good. There's not many people here, but I just have some work to do, and we're going to do it together, and then hopefully I can lay out some tips and some strategies, okay? It's basically us hanging out. If you have any questions, go ahead and throw them in, but we'll go ahead and start this video. All right, so let's move this out of the way. We'll put it up here. Sometimes I like it by me because I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, right? But I do generally speak loud, but not at night, right? So here, let's go ahead and make this a little bigger. Lighting looks good. Bought some new lights. I don't know. I've been busy lately, but man, it's often it's a crazy thing. You're spinning your wheels, you know. It's a maddening thing. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm doing too much. Like you take on multiple projects, and you have your help, and you keep loading them up and loading them up and loading them up. I heard an analogy. It's kind of like spinning plates, right? I'm spinning plates, and I have 6 or 7 plates spinning. And I'm like, oh man, I need some help spinning these plates. So I take a couple plates, I hurry it up, and I spin them really fast, and then I hand them to somebody. And I'm like, oh, good, whew. And then I'm like, oh man, I got more plates. I hand them to them, and now they're spinning a bunch, and they're like, hey, Chris, dude, I got too many plates spinning here. I'm like, all right, let me get another guy, and you could pass him, or her, usually, pass her some plates. So now I think that's where I'm at. There's 4 of us now, 3 of us with a part-timer that we're trying to get up to speed. It's all spinning the plates, right? So it's an interesting thing. In any case, first and foremost, let's go back over to here. This will be the project that we're working on tonight. This is for generally a lot of times for this kind of work, I don't generally do it myself. However, for this particular project, I will, because it's performance-based, right? So when it's a performance-based client, I like performance-based. It's incentive-based, right? Where there's a lot of work to be done, and when it's done right, it can be very good for the business owner, and of course, the optimizationist, right? Me. So my goal is to get this business owner in top position, right? Without, by all means, right? By any means, as long as it's not black hat, and that's fine, right? Some businesses you just can't. Actually, 99.9% of businesses, I think it's fun to test, and I think it's fun to do, but 99.9% of the stuff that I do is pretty much white or gray, if we had to put a hat on something. But in any case, enough about that. Let's get down and dirty here. That's what I do. That's what I'm about, and that's what I spend a lot of time doing. Oh no. Let's get rid of this email. So in any case, let's go ahead and get back into here. We will just open up a brand new window and start this video off. Hello there, my name is Chris Palmer. In today's local SEO guide, I'd like to walk you through optimizing a local business website for Google's EAT algorithm. So I want to walk you through step by step, starting with part 1 if you did not have the time, right? It's an hour and some change video. I'll clean it down. But if you did not have the time to walk through that, there's a lot of key elements that you can skim through and get the gist. More so, this is part number 2. Part number 2, we are going to hopefully finish the rest of the work that needed to be done in order to match and mirror the elements for the EAT or trust signals, however you want to look at it. I personally look at them as trust signals. So when we're talking about your money, your life, when we're talking about doctors, physicians, chiropractors, these types of businesses need to follow a set of rules, all right? The Google guidelines, also the Raiders guidelines, pretty much the same thing in a way. Now, these guidelines are laid out in a 178-page PDF. Now, this is completely free. You can feel free to go ahead and download it. And there's multiple pieces in there that will be laid out for you that will give you a very deep understanding of what these raters are looking for in order to determine a quality page. So I like the analogy of as if we were a farmer, and if you have really rough soil, you need to till the soil in order to plant the seed, give the seed water and sun so the seed can grow. These types of elements on the page are just tilling the soil. It has nothing to do with ranking, but it can hinder your ability to flourish a beautiful tree or flower. All right. So we need to till the soil. We need to make sure that we have a lot of trust signals in place in order to appease the EAT algorithm. And that's what we're walking through now. So I'm just speeding you up from part 1. If you did not see that, again, check that out. The beginning section and the end section is really what, I pick out the pieces. But the long story short of it is I utilize a tool in order to analyze the top competitors. I also, in my space, for my keyword or key phrase that I want to win or rank for. So with that being said, I took the liberty to go ahead and pull out the elements that my particular business owner, my client, had, as opposed to the ranking opposition. So after doing an analysis of the top competitor and myself, we walked through a couple of these elements. Now, these elements, I left these on the page for you so you could see them in order to get a deeper understanding of some of the key pieces that you need to be adding to your pages in order to match and mirror these trust signals, in order to appease the EAT algorithm. So as you can see here, what I did is these particular pieces on here. I did all of the other things were either done or I have done already. Now the ones that say do need to be done. Now aside from that, these particular schemas, these schema types, I want to implement on the page to further up the data, right? So this is metadata that's on the page that the bot or the robot can come to the page and get a understanding, a brief of what the page is about, who they are, what are the entity connections, just at a glimpse. So that's exactly what we're doing here. I want to connect the dots, and I also want to give the trust signals in order to till the soil for my client. All right, get them in position. Because we can do all the SEO in the world, but if the ground's not ready, we cannot flourish a beautiful flower, right? So these are some of the key elements that we have to take care of. Now, this particular client was working with a previous agency, and I'm seeing a lot of stuff that, really, I'm really taken back by a lot of the stuff that's here, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to finish these pages up. So far what we did is we did an analyzation. This is the top performer in one of the SERPs that we have. Now we're using this as a blueprint for some of the elements on the page. So some of the elements of trust that we're going to be walking through are fundamentals, but they weren't added on my client's website. So I want to go ahead and take care of that. So one of the pieces, or some of the pieces that we took care of, if you come down here for this particular niche, you can see there's a privacy policy, a terms of conditions, a non-discrimination policy, an accessibility policy, and a contact us page. So we took care of privacy, terms and conditions, non-discrimination, and now what we're going to do is we're going to work on the accessibility. Once we have accessibility, we're also going to walk through the rest of the trust signals, or the EAT factors, and implementation together. All right. Once that's done, we're going to have that done. We're going to move right into the schema. Okay. So that is the game plan. That's exactly what we're going to be doing right now. If you're curious about implementation, that's why I like to make these streams. If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and ask. I'm always happy to answer them for you. Hey, Chris, can you check your WhatsApp? I left you a message there regarding a purchase that I made recently. Okay. Not a problem. Are you still calling me? Are you the one that's called me multiple times? I'd be happy to take care of that for you. In any case, I'm sure we can chat. All right. So what we can do now is we're going to go ahead and get into the walkthrough. So let's go ahead and start doing some of that now. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's come into here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take care of this accessibility. Okay. So content accessibility guidelines, essential blog web content. I'm not sure what this is. So let's take a look at this. Essential accessibility. So I'm thinking that we have that. Okay, if we come over here to the page, let's just take a look at the client site. Now I think they're utilizing something like a plugin of some sort, which I don't necessarily like because it's not showing in the source code, right? So if we come down here, we see that we have accessibility, okay, accessibility adjustments. So I don't know if this is for web accessibility solutions, accessb.utm. Okay, so what I want to do is, let me see if this is something that, okay, so they're automating it, but it's not showing up inside of the source code, and I don't have a clickable link. So I need to make sure that I have this. So let's go to the statement. Okay. So inside of this statement, this is good, but it's not reachable by the all right, so here's what we're going to do. We need an actual page for this, doctor. Like this is not acceptable. Well, it's acceptable, but it's not optimal, right? It's not perfect, okay? If we're going to do it, that was a click of a button, and I understand, like, people, whoever was doing it might have been in a hurry. But, it needs to have a standalone place, and it needs to be listed in the footer. It needs to be a clickable link. It needs to be able to be found, right? That particular phrase needs to be on the page. It's a signal, right? Especially in this space. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and just utilize this, and we're going to come back over here, and we're going to take care of that for us. All right, so as we come inside of here, what we're going to do is we're going to go back in here to all pages. Okay, now once we're inside of here, we can go to all dates, October. We're going to go to the published. Okay, so the newer stuff. These are pages that we just created. Again, we took care of published all dates in October. What's this? Okay, and apply. I'm not a big fan of rank math. The more that I'm seeing it, I personally am not a fan of it. I think it's bulky. But this is just my humble opinion. I know a lot of people that really, really like it. But everything that I want to do is going to be custom. And it doesn't really help me. It just kind of bogs it down and makes things cluttered, in my opinion. I wouldn't have set this up this way, but that's me, right? I do things, I guess, differently. Everybody that I come after has everything so scattered, in my opinion, right? I just like a list. Here's your pages. The most important pages are up top, and as they go down in the structure, they get less and less important. As easy as that. My most important pages are up top in the list, and then as they go down, they change. I keep them all updated consistently and persistently, so they're all the same, right? I just check most important, least important. It's that easy, right? Top level pages connecting with the supporting content. It's that easy. That's how I do it. That's how I've always done it. It's just simple and effective, right? When they come to the page, if you do a scan with Screaming Frog, you'll see a hierarchy. What do you think a robot's seeing? A hierarchy, right? So I like to keep a very particular and tight structure. I think it's important. I think it's very important, actually. Make things as easy as possible for Google. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and duplicate this particular page. All right, now once that's done and we do a duplication, we're going to come in here to drafts. Once inside of drafts, what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and take that compliancy policy, and we're going to literally, we'll go to drafts. Okay, so this is the duplicate. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a quick edit, and I want to take a look and see what they have it. So accessibility policy. All right, so I guess we could call it a statement. We will mirror the top performer, but with our own content. If this is what's top performing, then why go against the grain, right? Also, too, this gives us the ability to get our who we are and what we do across the website a few more times, right? So accessibility statement, what we're going to do is just throw that inside of here. This is good. This is good. Okay, now what we want to do is go ahead and update this. Okay, now we have our accessibility statement. Oh, what I want to do here is clear this. Okay. All right. And then we got the business name with the keywords inside of it. Right? Right. Okay, now we'll update that and we're going to come back in here to this page and we're going to go ahead and take care of that. So, WP Baker, I guess is what it is. We're going to come back over to here. Okay, so let's click on this. All right, now let me take a look at this. We're going to go to the statement. All right, we're going to right click and copy, and then we're going to open up this page here. All right, so, okay. So let's come back into here. We're going to go in here to the columns. I think this is our rich text here. No? Okay, close. Okay. So no, I want to go to the back end. I like the back end editor personally. This is just my opinion. All right, so the first thing that we want to change is this. We need to get our heading. This will be our lead H1 for the page. Parallax, design, responsive options, general. Okay, so close that out. Custom heading. So our heading is going to be the okay, so we're going to go ahead and put that inside of there. And then this is the control B. Oh boy. All right, so accessibility statement. Okay. Accessibility statement policy for Dr. Stephen Becker, chiropractor, Los Angeles. All right, so that works out pretty darn good. Okay, we're going to go ahead and run that. Then we're going to come down in here and we're going to edit this text here. And we want to make sure that we add it. Again, we're linking back to the homepage with a primary internal anchor on every single page, also including the contact information. So complaints. All right, so this, we want to clear that out. Okay, and B. Okay, now accessibility statement. So we want to do, well, I'm not necessarily concerned with that. All right, but this, we want to make that, we can highlight that, and we're going to go. All right, let's go ahead and add that in. Yep. All right, so this is our accessibility statement. This is our H1. Actually, we can make that an H2. Compliance status. Okay, perfect. So we have all of our accessibility. Now, is there anything else that maybe we need to have on here? All right, so they're a little bit different. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of this. Let's put this on here. Let's just grab that just in case maybe that could be one of the ones that we really need. And what we'll do is we'll get that up there at the top here. All right, so this is WAG. All right, level AAA, we're committed. Yes, we are. Okay, now. Okay, now. Perfect. Okay, now we can save that in there. All right, let's take a look at this page briefly. All right, everything looks good to me. All right, so we can go ahead and publish this off now. All right, now let's go ahead and go back to our list. We want to take a look at the list. So far we have the privacy terms of service. Person schema. Okay, copyrights. Cookie policy and GDRP page. All right. Let me just take a look and see here. All right, so cookie policy and GDRP. All right, so cookie policy and GDRP. For some reason, I want to say that we do have something along those lines. If we don't, we want to make sure that we get that in here, right? All right, so we see that we have that, but that's not necessarily beneficial. And then we're putting these across our site down here. And then we're forcing a Twitter feed inside of here. I don't know if that's what we want to do. Okay. And then we have the find across the web. I like that. We have our address, plain as day. That's on the site. There's that. We have to get an email on there. So we want to make sure that we have that. It needs to be in plain text. That's part of the guideline. And then you have a large map. It's probably slowing us up a little bit, but I think that's okay. I'd rather just, it's fine to have that. Okay. We have a phone number 2 times on the page, so that's a good sign. All right. So, my friend, let's take care of these things for you, these elements that we need. Testimonial, so that's a good sign. Let me see here. So we have our services. All right, so meet the team. All right, so meet the team, new patient, and contact details. Okay, so Los Angeles chiropractor. Okay, so we want to meet the team. Okay, so all right, so well, let's take care of these things then. Let's come back over here and let's take a look at our opposition. All right, so we are up 200%, so that is a good thing. Impressions are up 27%. Position is bouncing, but which is fine because we were optimized for a keyword that had no volume, and instead I traded that in for the hardest keyword, right? I guess the other team that my client was working with, went for something with lower volume. What I found of doing this a lot for a very long time is when you optimize and tune for a larger keyword or a larger keyword set, when I'm tuned for that and my page is tuned for the larger set, I can then bring in all the variations, okay? And that's generally what you want to do. So this way we're able to, you're optimizing and tuning for one big phrase, the hardest, the one that has all the volume, and then generally, if you're optimized right on and off and technically, then we can start bringing in a lot of those other variations and all those other keywords quite easily, just by having the phrase on the page maybe 1 or 2 times. All right, so definitely, I mean, if it's it's nice to see a nice win for like best chiropractors, but it's better to hit for the keyword that's that's gonna matter. All right, now I got to go in and change everything. Not everything, but a lot. Which in my opinion is quite insane, but that's okay. So what we're looking for now is we need to have a cookie policy. So we're looking for a cookie policy along with like a GDRP policy. All right, so cookie and GDRP is perfectly fine. This is a pretty big company. Let's go over here and take a look and see what they're up to. All right, so careers. All right, so they have the privacy, the terms, and so privacy terms. All right, so privacy policy. So I should probably mix in the cookies, the cookie and GDRP. Okay, so cookie and GDRP policy. Okay, so cookie and GDRP policy template, right? So let's go ahead and make sure we get that. GDRP and CCPA cookie. So cookie bot, that sounds quite interesting. Sample cookie policy templates. Okay. GDRP. Okay. Free sample cookie policy. Okay. Cookie policy template. Okay. GDRP compliant cookie policy templates. Okay. Good. That's what we want. Policy examples. Okay. As a straightforward cookie policy explains that the cookies are what cookies are used for and list. Okay. So Spotify. All right. So what I'm looking for is a cookie / GDRD policy. Now I actually took it from the company. So if we come over here, unless the girl that I work with, unless she removed it, I don't know why she would have, but she might have, because when she reposted this stuff for me, she took a lot off. So let's open this up. GDRTP compliance. Okay, so that should be the GDRP should be cookies and GDRP. Yes, she did. She took it all off. All right, so let me just make sure. Why would you do this? Interesting. Okay, so let me just take a look at this here quick. So this is privacy, personal information. Okay, so there's the cookies. Okay, so there's cookies, GDRP terms. Terms, privacy, compliance, privacy, review. Okay, terms, GDRP. So, okay, so what do we have open here? We have the privacy. Well, let's go take a look at the terms then. I might have added it into there. Okay, so that's what I did, GDRP and terms. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Because I know I got this from a good source, what we'll do is we will, now I see why. So links, revisions, use, okay, so terms. All right, so terms of service. So we're going to do GDRP and cookies, okay? So what we'll do is we'll copy this. I think I got this from a good site. So let's go back over to here. And let's bring it over to my guy's page. All right, so we have our accessibility statement. So that's very good. I'm very happy about that. These are just flat filler pages that I want to make sure I cover all the bases just in case, right? All the policies, everything that I should have, I want to make sure that my guy has, right? So let's go back into here. Custom heading, it should be good to go. Let me just make sure that I got it right. Custom text, accessibility. Okay. So you're looking really good here. Wait, what? Additional? What's this? Okay, so this, they're trying to tell me SEO things. Okay, hide page title. Page header options. Fancy title. Hide. Okay, so that's part of this. Okay. So let's go back into here. All right, we can clear these out. Okay. And what I need to do is I want to go in here to the all dates, October, and we're going to apply that. All right, let's make sure that we have everything here properly done. So we have our privacy policy, we have our non-discrimination policy, accessibility statement, terms of service, and now we're going to have our GDRP and cookie policy. Okay, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Terms of service, so let's go GDRP cookie policy. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go to the this. We're going to go ahead and duplicate this. Okay. All right, so once that's duplicated, we'll come right back into here. This doesn't, it's annoying me. Dude, really? Like, why do you have to spend my resources to show me that I need to, like, that's what I dislike about things like that. It just drives me crazy. I don't know why. All right, so what we're going to do is we're literally going to call it GDRP cookie policy. GDRP cookie policy, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to literally name it GDRP and cookie policy, okay? Especially since we're in the state of California, this is an absolute must. You know, in order to fit the narrative that just to check all the boxes, right? Again, I don't think that these are ranking factors per se, but these small little things can be helpful. And I want to make sure I cover all the bases. I don't want any issue. So what we're going to do is we're going to head into here. Especially this guy. He's a really good guy, man. I think he's a good guy. I don't know him that well, other than speaking to him like, I don't know, 20 times. But he is a very good guy. He loves his work. I know that. So I was sold on that. You know, the way he was talking about it, he seemed like he was very, very adamant about his work. He literally cared for his clients, and those are some key things that I look for when deciding if I'm going to take on somebody. Plus, I usually don't like taking people that worked with past SEO agencies. So I was a little hesitant at first, but I decided to go for it. All right, so this is going to be the GDPR and cookie policy. Cookie has two EOs. All right, so GDPR and cookie policy, you want to make sure that when you're going for these signals, they need to be in the title. They need to be in the anchor text on the page, right, when we do our scans. So these are some elements that we want to make sure of. Okay. All right, so custom heading, we took care of that. Now we're going to come down into here. All right, so we're going to leave the contact information. We're also going to leave the link back. Dr. Okay, we can actually leave that there. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and be that in there. Okay, now this, obviously you don't want that. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at this, make sure it looks okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this in here. Email. All right. Okay, that's fine. All right, so I guess that's what it has to do. Okay, now. All right, general data, GDPR, please contact Data Protection Officer or DPO. Okay, now, what we want to do is we want to come down into here, and we want to go, please feel free to contact Dr. We're going to go here. And then what I want to do is go here, this, we're going to go heading 2, heading 3, and then what we'll do is we want to go ahead and grab this one more time from down here. Let's go ahead and grab that because we want to make some replacements. Copy. No. Oh, okay. Paste. Okay. Now let's just take a look at this briefly. So terms, we got our terms and our cookie policy here. So terms and cookie policy, very important. All right, so this we actually want to make bold, so we will copy that one now. Okay. Now let's get through here. All right, so done. Number 2. All right, we'll take care of this one. Number 2. Okay, number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Okay. All right, disclaimers. All right. Okay. All right, let's go to this one here. Okay, so that's that. Um, put that there, and then this one here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Boy, if I would have knew this, I would have just did it on a notepad. So I guess that's okay. And you have to go left to right in order to do it. It's really strange. I never had a like a tool do that to me before where I'm forced to go left to right to highlight. I thought that was pretty strange. All right, so wow, I used my name quite a bit. Okay. Um, that's fine though. It doesn't matter. All right, so these are links. Okay, so I'm glad that we could do this. Let's go over here. All right, site terms and use of modification. So we have the GDPR and cookie policy now in effect, so that'll be good. We'll have each and every one of the key elements that we're going to need. All right, and then this right here. Okay, let's go ahead and do this one now. Okay, we're going to keep going down. All right, so this is important. All right, so we want to make sure that we have these details here. All right, so contact us. Okay, and then is there what I'd like to do is get an authority outbound on this page. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go to the GDRP website. All right, gdrp.edu. Is this right? Compliance? Okay. Copy that. We're going to bring that over here. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're just going to link out to that site, just in case. Yeah. Yep, that's fine. Okay. So that is that, and then a DPO, data protection officer. Okay, so Google GDRP DPO. Okay, so now what we want to do, okay, we'll copy that, we'll bring that over here. We'll go ahead and put that in here. All right, let's link that. Okay, so now we have both of those links. Okay, good. All right, so GDRP and cookie policy, check. All right, let's just make sure that I didn't use my name anywhere. So Control F, CHRIS. Okay, I did. Okay, so it's there, what, 3 times? Okay. So let's get inside of here. We're going to go up to here. Oh, I missed them? Okay. Copy. Okay. I saw my name again. Where is that? Oh, it's here. Okay. I don't see it anywhere else, and that's what I want to make sure of. Okay. So Control F and CHRIS. It's not in my baseline content, is it? Okay, good. Okay. So it's probably just on the page somewhere. Okay, so save that. All right, let's go ahead and do another one. All right, so that's all cleaned up and clear. So we have our GDRP and cookie policy. This is GDRP and cookie policy. Now we don't have any other things to worry about here. Slugs GDRP cookie policy author. Okay. Slug author. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's update that page. All right, excellent. Now, let's head back over here to our pages. We'll go to all pages. We'll go to published. Actually, what we'll do is we'll go to October and apply. All right, accessibility, GDRP, non-discrimination policy, privacy policy, terms of service. Okay, and then we have our front page. Now, what we want to do is let's head out here to the front page now. We're going to want to link those in. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that here. We can get rid of these pages. And we're going to want to go ahead and link those in. I want to make sure I get those particular words on the page. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go in here to the WP Bakery. We want to get those linked in. Okay. Now another element that I want to make sure that I do is I got to figure, I'm going to have to take a look at this footer and take a look and see what's going on here. All right. All right. All right, so what I want to do is let me take a look down here. Column. All right, so is this something separate? Can I not get into the footer? Do I have to do that in a different place? I'm gonna have to take a look at this here quick. So let's take a look over here. Footer options. Okay. So show widgetized footer. Okay, default footer. All right, footer widget area is default footer. Okay, so that is menus. All right. So let's go over here to our menus. Let's take a look at our footers here, or our pages. So conditions treated. Okay, so that's that. We have our main pages. All right, blog new patient contact. Dr. Stephen Becker. Okay. Testimonials videos. I'm intrigued that we didn't. All right, well, I don't want to mess around with that. All right, it should be changed, but I'm not going to do that. Let me take a look here. So no schema types. Okay. So what we need to do is let's go in here to our select the menu to edit. Okay. So footer, select. All right. So what do we have down here in the footer? We have our chiropractor Los Angeles page, conditions and treatment. So this is in draft. Dr. Stephen Becker. Okay, and first patients. Okay, so this particular page here actually needs to be All right, now we're going to do two birds with one stone. Meet the team. Okay. Title attribute, navigational element. The title attribute is going to be this. Okay, meet the team. Perfect. Okay, now that's that. Originals Dr. Steven Becker. Well, we need to meet the team, and that's exactly what that page is. And it's good that you have it, but it needs to be properly labeled. It's outlined quite specifically. Meet the crew, meet the team. There's very particular terminology that they're looking for. So we want to make sure that we have them meet the team. If you take a look over here at the top performer doctor, the reason why I'm doing this is if we look for our primary, or one of our primaries, and we take a look at our top performer, and you come inside of here, right? You'll see down here, okay. Where was that guy at? There's about, okay, read our reviews. I want to get that on the page too. So there's our contact, services, testimonials. Maybe it wasn't this guy, maybe it was the other guy. Oh, our team. So they wrote our team. Okay. So now we have our meet the team. So they have the word team. It's very laid out. Okay. So we want to make sure, and then now we can establish entities. So I'm gonna go in there and double check what you have there. And I'm hoping that it's okay. All right. So let's go over here. All right. Okay, so let's go back into here, and that's why we're doing that. So meet the team. All right, so we have meet the team. Now what we want to do is we want to automatically add new level, primary split menu left, split menu right. Well, I want to take a look at it and see what it looks like. All right, so what I want to do is GDRP, accessibility, non-discrimination, terms of service, yeah, you got to find us on the web page. Okay, so add to menu. So conditions, I'm not sure that we necessarily want that. So let me just take a look at this and see what it looks like. Because if it's too cluttered, then we'll get rid of it. Where are these gonna go? Oh, I'm assuming over here. Let's take a look. Very interesting. Well, let's refresh. So I see Los Angeles Chiropractor down here. All right. So they're not going into lead areas. So find us across the web. Okay. So with that being said, find us across the web. Where is that page? Find us across the web. And how are they adding that? All right, so let me take a look here. All right, so we want to display, automatically add primary menu currently set to West. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, you can remove that one. You can remove that one. You can remove that one. And you can remove that one. Alright, so we got meet the team on the page, but is that there though? I didn't see it. Okay, well, I want it though. So So they're calling it Dr. Stephen Becker, and then it's taking us to the page. I don't know if that's what we want, though. I understand that we want to go for West Los Angeles. So, okay, so the team is. Okay. So the team is. All right, let me take a look at this here. Chiropractic care in West Los Angeles. Okay, so you have 2 pages targeting the same keyword. Let me take a look at this here. Dr. Stephen Becker. Okay. So, all right, so we're fighting with our. Okay. Okay. So, okay. All right, so that's something that we got to take care of. Now, let's figure out where that is. Let me take a look at this. So there's our main menu. So there it is. So West Los Angeles footer, main menu, chiropractic treatments. So let's just take a look at these. So we can see here that we have our West, this is our primary. So we don't want that. Here's our footer and then our main menu. So let's just take a look at this. Yeah, leave, that's fine. Okay. Okay. All right. Testimonial schema custom links. Okay. So, I guess page and figure out what the heck is going on here. Where is it? Pages, pages, pages. Okay. So let me go to these pages and take a look at a few things here. All right, so what we need to do is we want to come over here. We're going to go to our pillar pages. And then let's head out here to our front page and take a look at this page. All right. So I'd like to have a lot more links, especially going to very specific places on the actual page. So what we got to do is we want to get inside of here and take a look at a few things. How are they setting that up? So column settings. All right, so design. All right, so it's not that. All right, so this is a separate property. What's this? Append columns, column, what's this? Okay, let's go back to here. We're gonna have to find that fudging thing here. All right, page folders. All right, let's scroll down here and see where they're putting that. Oh no. Default footer, hide on mobile layout. So default footer, hide, okay, show widgetized footer. Okay, so and then where's that? Empty space, button, 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 button. All right, so this is the, all right, am I in the back end here? Classic front end Gutenberg. Okay, so you have your custom heading, empty space, media carousel. All right, so there's that, custom heading, empty space, raw HTML. Okay, that's fine. Going down to the bottom, we have our button. We have our reviews, our testimonials, custom heading down here at the bottom, empty space, photo grid. Okay, good. Here's our facts, so that's okay. Custom heading down here, our YouTube. What is this? Let me see here. YouTube watch embedding. Okay. So our Google Maps height is standard. Okay. Let me take a look at that and see if they did anything in there, any magic. Let me take a look at this. Stephen Becker. Okay, so no. No, they did not. Okay. Okay, so that frame is fine. Okay, CSS. So, and then that's it. Okay. Okay. So very interesting. Social icon, social icon, social icon. All right, let me take a look at this. So these are the social icons. Is this considered the footer? All right, let's take a look here. Because I don't care where it is, but it's got to be in the footer. Okay, so let's take a look at that. So inside the footer, wow, this is dirty. Wow. All this code. Jeez Louise. Okay, so we got our footers down here. Let's take a look here. So inside the footer, we have, okay, so that's where the Twitter widget, that's what I thought. Okay. So we got to figure out how to get in there. I'm not sure there's stuff in that. Link suggestions, WP Rocket, page paddings. So we have our footer, and that says default footer. Okay, page folders, settings, presets, feature image, page attributes. Let me take a look at that one. Okay, so that makes sense. All right, menus. Primary menu, split menu, location. Okay, so sidebar options, page. So default, default footer. All right. Nobody knows. Okay, so we have our chiropractor. Okay, that's fine. Menu. West. Okay, so this. Um. All right. Find us across the web. So we have two of these, but we have that. So where is that? So we have the Twitter feed, but where is the I understand that, but where is that sucker hiding at? All right, so let me take a look at this. All right, so these are our main services. Let me take down here. Okay, let's go back into here. Okay, all right, all right. Okay, all right, so that's that. Let's go see here. So that's that. Comments are off. Clear the cache. All right. So what I want to do is let me take a look at this here. Templates. Do we have any templates? Template library. Let me take a look here. Access the library. So let's go see what is going on here. About page. All right. Are you utilizing anything? Do you have anything custom in here? So it was called like D something, right? I think it was like something child or something, or 7, something with the number 7 in it. Okay, so I guess it's not there. My template. D. Okay, so no. So D. Child. Something with the number 7. Okay. So no. Well. Single image. So that's that. Front end editor. I mean, is that where you're doing this at? I venture to guess. I don't know. Guess we gotta find it. We're gonna have to find it. I'm not really sure. This is always fun. I like doing this stuff. Alright. So we have our primaries up in here. Alright. Now, this needs to be changed to meet the team. We have the phone number. All right, what's the settings all about? Okay, so custom CSS, fine. Backend update, okay. Now, I'm hoping that we're showing the same things. Let's take a look here. So when I scroll down to the bottom, okay, so you're showing that one element, but not the rest. So that's not good. All right, and we're loading everything else. Okay. All right, so that's an issue. All right. All right, so let's do this. And then as far as this is concerned, why is it so big? Now let's stay on track here. Let's come back down here and see what the heck is going on with this. Oh, that's going to take me here. Okay. All right, let's go back into this. What's the my 7? So what is this all about, I wonder? Okay. So settings, enable mega menus, D&B auto update, legacy. Okay. Okay. Customize my website. Is this what we utilized? Is this the, well, it said that's the theme that's being implemented, so okay. So is this what needs to be utilized? Is that what's going on? Let me scroll down here and take a look. Is this what you're using in order to make edits or changes? None. Okay, so you've turned off all the features, so it doesn't look like. Okay, so that makes sense to me. Okay. So theme options. So let's take a look here. So footer and bottom bar. Ah, that's where you were hiding at. Okay. Okay, now I understand. Now can I make edits? Okay. So bottom bar, enabled bottom bar. Okay, so that's that. Ah, that's where you have it at. Okay. So, okay, and then you don't want to clutter the rest. And then what are you using? Map search? Los Angeles chiropractor. Okay, so you're utilizing a search function at the very bottom for Google Maps, but why are we not? Okay, so this is interesting. Okay. All right. So now that we have that under control, so this is the bottom of the current year dynamically. Um, uh, okay, so you have this here. All right, so what about this other element, footer? Okay, full width is disabled. All right, so we don't want to make too many changes here. Um, okay. So we're utilizing a bottom bar. All right. So I think that's as good a place as any to take care of the elements that we're going to need. Whoops, knocked off my thing here. So I'm wondering. Let me just take a look here. What do we got? Whoa, that looks cool. Oh, my wall. Ah. All right. Let's put this here. That's a green screen. Bring that back up here. Let me see here. How's that look? I used to have it hanging from the ceiling, but I decided to take that off because I needed my green screen. I took it somewhere else. this can go up here. Bring it over here like that. I think that sounds pretty good. Looks like you can hear me. All right, so now that we've implemented that, actually, let's take a little break here. Let's see what's going on. Hey, Chris, can you check your WhatsApp? Okay, so nothing to chat about. We're just hanging out. Cool. If you have any questions, toss them in. I'll come back over and we'll take a look. Okay. All right, so we're looking good there. All right, so let's go back over here and go to work. So bottom bar background and lines, full width line background, so color select. Okay, bottom bar is enabled. So this is the footer, and then bottom bar. So the footer is here. Where is the content? Slide out mode isn't compatible with transparent or semi-transparent. Okay. So there's the content color. There's the settings and padded. Okay. Alrighty. So that's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and take care of our bar down here then. As we add in elements, let's go over here now to the page and make sure we get the right elements here. So we'll go back into our dashboard. All right, we'll go back in here to our pages and all pages. All right, so quick edit, accessibility statement. So copy. We can go here, paste. So we have our accessibility statement. Okay, check. Let's go here, published, all dates in October, and apply. So all dates October, so today, and apply. All right, so accessibility statement. Okay, check. GDPR, we'll go ahead and grab that. So GDPR and cookie policy. Okay. Cancel that. All right, we got this one. Quick edit. We're going to go ahead and grab this. Copy. All right, we'll go ahead and add that in there. Paste that in there. Okay. So we took care of that. Privacy. Okay, quick edit. Okay, privacy. So we had to have that as a standalone. We didn't have to, but I like to. And then last but not least, our terms of service. Okay, so quick edit, terms of service. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and do this. So we added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. So 5 trust pages. What we're going to do is we're going to grab this, copy it, bring it over here, and paste, 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 and paste. Okay. Now, what code are you utilizing? Is it giving any type of details? Okay, so you're just stacking them up, and I'm guessing it's going to go ahead and provide those out for us. And then you're utilizing an anchor. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll just go ahead and grab this code here, and that's fine. You can have that on the page a couple times. We'll go here. We'll go 1, so cut. All right, here, B. All right, so this one is the terms of service. So terms of service. So we want to make sure we have that. So we'll go ahead and copy. Okay. Terms of service. We have our privacy policy. Okay. Privacy policy. Next is this one. All right. That's 2. Okay. So our non-discrimination policy. Okay. GDRP. See, okay, and our accessibility statement. All right, let's go ahead and add those details in. All right, so accessibility. Okay, now, let's go ahead and do this. Non-discrimination. So we have our non-discrimination, our GDRP, and then last but not least is our accessibility. Okay. Copy that, bring it over here, and then hopefully it adds those in there nicely. Okay, save. All right, so we put them down. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Let me take a look though. Okay. That's fine. That's down at the bottom. Okay, and then they're hiding that. Okay. We can worry about design later. If he wants me to change it, I can. All right, so that's taken care of. So find us across the web. Find us across the web. Okay. Man, I think you should get your other links down in here is what I think. All right, so as far as this is concerned here, bottom bar is enabled. Content width line, full width line. All right. So the line height is 1. Okay, layout is side split centered. Okay, save it. Let's just see what that looks like. That'll run it down the middle, I'm assuming. Ah, I like that a lot better. Okay, that's exactly how I want it. Perfect. Absolutely phenomenal. Okay, and then we have an open one here. Okay, so where is that located? And okay, so we have the 2020. Okay. So let's go back into here. Footer, stripes, images, widget area. Okay, so widget areas. So why are we linking to that one again? All right. Bottom bar, let's take a look at that. So we have our bottom bar. That's fine. We'll go to our footer. Layout is in quarters. Full width is disabled. Okay. So we have the links that we need. All right, now branding. Let me take a look at this. So branding, what type of branding do we have? Okay, so this is how we're gonna run that. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so this is where that comes in. Okay, so this needs to be updated. And then on top of that, let me just take a look at something here quick. What I would do is we want to run that site-wide. So that's going to maps. Okay. So I think that's a key place. All right, so as far as an authority outbound link, let's take a look at this here quick. So let's go out here to Chiropractor Los Angeles, and we're gonna see um, what seems to be the authority outbound link of choice. So what we're gonna do is take a look at this. Control F. .edu. Okay, .gov. Okay, so you're not utilizing them. Okay. What about this guy? Are you using them? Right click, view page source, and if you are, which one is it? Is it .edu? Ah, okay. So you're linking to your education. Understandable. Okay. So within my body content, do I have anything speaking of this? My 30 years of experience, mastered the art, make an appointment. Okay. All right. So where is it that you went to school? Do you say? Let me see here. Chiropractor in Los Angeles, chiropractic services. Okay. So if I go to this page, view page source, control F, .edu, .gov. Okay. So you're not necessarily linking out to these sources. So what you're doing, all right, do you mention a school anywhere? Control F, SCHO. It would be in our best interest. Yeah, but I don't know if we want to do that site-wide. Yeah, I don't know if that's the best thing. Okay. That's probably not the best thing to do site-wide. Okay. So, all right. Now, okay, since we're down here in this area, what I need to figure out is where are your service pages at? All right, do you have those in here? Where are you at? What, you're not in there for LA? I mean, there's no volume, but yeah, it doesn't matter to me. But I do want to find you. Okay, so you're not ranking for LA, which is fine because there's nothing there. But what I want to know is, where are you, dude? All right, here we are. All right, so Dr. Stephen Becker. Okay. So what I need to figure out, okay, so what I want to know is this a housed page? Is this a top level page? It's not. Okay, so it's just a Okay, so West Los Angeles chiropractor treated. Okay, so that takes me here. So this is your top level category page. So you're issuing top level pages for West? Why are we de-optimizing our page? I don't understand it. What? Why? Okay, dude, I don't get it. Why are we detuning for the primary? Especially in such heavy places. What the hell? Did you build links to these pages? I hope not. Let me see here. Where are you building the money at? Where's the money going? To the... I mean, looking at the overall SEO of this site, I'm assuming that they were... Whoever was doing this probably is not pro. So I'm assuming they built them all right to the homepage. Alright, so where's the money at? Let me see here. Referring IDs. Where? Overview. Alright, so with that being said, where is it? Top pages. Referring domains by authority score, backlink types. Okay, so top pages are here. So yeah, that's exactly what you did. You built them all into the same freaking page. But you're building you're building links. 406. Wait, what? 406. 406? Why is it 406? Um, um, not acceptable. What? Not acceptable. Why? For what? In any case, we'll worry about that another day. All right, last seen 9 hours ago. Okay. Um so we built 1600 links. So the pages, so these ones that you're building links, so you build links. All right, so we build links to this page. So this one here. All right, what's this page? West Los Angeles. Okay, treated. All right, did you build money there? Okay, so Control F, treated. All right, you didn't build any links there. Okay. So with that being said, all right, so we tune the homepage for Los Angeles, which probably isn't the best way to go, but we have two pages targeting. But you have two pages targeting the same. But there's no links. So, okay. All right, so what I would do in this case, so conditions treated is your housing page for all of these services. Okay. So, but you didn't build any links here. Okay. So conditions are services, and then we have our Los Angeles chiropractor, and this takes me where? To Dr. Stephen Becker, West Los Angeles. But then you have West Los Angeles chiropractor treated. So you're fighting with yourself. Why? Um okay. So it doesn't seem proper. All right, let me see what this is. And then you have chiropractic care in West Los Angeles again. So how are we doing over there? I'm assuming pretty good. So West Los Angeles, West Los Angeles chiropractor. Let me guess, number 1. So you're not in the map pack. And you're number 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5. But there's no volume. All right. So how about, okay. All right. So we could keep one of them, but I, this one I wouldn't do that. I think that what should be housed here. Okay. All right. Bring me to this page. Okay. Get rid of these. All right. So let's head over here. Let's take care of that. Stupid. All right. So let's update that. All right. Give me the. Let me get the string. All right. So we're gonna do. And then let's come back over to here. that's what you want. Okay. Copy that. Let's bring this into here. And then let's go ahead and copyright information. Save. Alright, so that'll be site-wide. So then we'll do the chiropractor near me. Alright, so now we got the near me page. So let me take a look at something here quick. Let's go in here to December. Alright, so if we go in here to the keyword magic tool, let me just take a look at here. So chiropractor, Angels. Is that where the money is? So chiropractor, and then there's best. Where's the near me term at? Okay, so let me take a look at this here. So chiropractor, Los Angeles. Alright, so is that a related term for this key phrase? Should be. Near me, chiropractor near me. Okay, so that makes sense. Alright, and then that should be able to encompass. Okay, so let's run that. I think that's the best way to go. Alright, so that's how we're going to do that. So let's take care of that. Alright, and this will get us on track too. So let's come back over into here. Let me go back over here. You got no links coming to that page. Let's go to the dashboard. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So wait, is that only on the home page? That's obscene. Wait, where's my work at? And why is it not here? Save. Alright, so footer in the bottom. Alright. And then save. Alright, so we have our master links down in here. Okay, so why is it not showing up over here? That's what I want to know. Dude, where's my freaking links at, dude? Is it because of caching? It's gotta be. It's gotta be the cache. Alright, so that's probably what it is. So, with that being said, okay, so padding between footer columns. Okay, so that's 22. I see. Collapse columns after. Okay, so no. So none chosen. Okay, so background, footer background, and links. Color, select the color. Okay. The bottom bar has our URLs in it. Our footer has our details inside of it. Okay, so buttons. All right, so themes, stripes, widgets, areas. All right, so default footer. Now, let's take care of this. Top bar and header. All right, let's handle that. So we're utilizing inline mobile header. Alright, so it doesn't let me change. Okay, so you can't take care of that in here, so that's fine. Alright, so let's go back to the site. Let's get rid of these elements. Alright. Let's clean all this up. Alright, let's refresh our page. Dude, this is nuts. Alright. I'm assuming it's because of cache, new incognito window. Dude, where are my freaking links? And why are these here? All right. Some more tools. Settings. Oh, wait. Oh, not this. All right. We're going to come back into here. We're going to go back over here. Dude, where's my freaking links at? What the fudge? Okay. General appearance. All right, so let's take a look down here. So we have our opacities. Okay, fine. Theme options. Footers and bottom bar. What's going on? Why is it not showing here? So add background images, heading colors. So we have that. Select the color line. So it's centered. I mean, what does it have to be split? Like, is that what is that? What's up? I don't get it. Wait, why am I seeing them now? Okay. Hmm. Mobile. So in mobile, we have them here. So we have every single one, including our new near me. Okay. And now why are we doubling up our social media links? That's something I'm not understanding. Hide other options pattern. Okay, so theme options, branding, skins, footer, sidebar, images, styling and hovering, widget areas. Is this considered a widget area? Okay. So we can go back into desktop mode and that's perfectly fine. Conditions treated. All right, so default footer. Okay. Default sidebar. Okay. Widget areas. Okay. Conditions treated. Okay. So that could be conditions treated, but in my opinion, let's go back over here. What's this called? West Los Angeles chiropractor treated. Okay, so there's no links going into that page. So let's go back over here. I'm going to say that it's probably a caching issue, is what I'm assuming. Okay, that's what I'm going to say that that's what it is. Menus, widgets. Okay, so let's go back in here to our dashboard. Let's take care of that page. There's no links going to that page. Let's go in here to pages, all pages. So what I would do is I would get rid of that. Is that considered a pillar piece of content? It can't be. You didn't build any links to it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so the pillar pieces of content are these. So inside of here, let's go to our published. And what I'm looking for is this page here. I don't know why we're fighting with ourselves here. That doesn't make sense to me, personally, but that's me. All right, so areas served. So let me take a look at this. Is this the treated page? No, category pages. All right, so I'm assuming it should be inside of here. No, geo pages. Okay, suburbs. Okay, Mayan. 88 pages. All right, so I'm not grasping why this is done this way, but whatever. Okay, so quick edit. Okay, so quick edit. Okay, so quick edit. Okay, so that makes sense to me, I guess. I don't like the structure of it, but that's okay. Alright, so these are my supporting pieces of content. Okay. You didn't make that a post, did you? I hope not. I would assume that you wouldn't. This should be just your services. I'm assuming. Published 95. So isn't there a search? Okay. So, um, all right. So call now, parents. Go back into pages, add pages. All right, where's this page at? Is that the name of the page? Is that what you named it? What did you name this page? West Los Angeles Chiropractor. That's what you named it. And then you did the same thing again here? West Los Angeles Chiropractor. Doesn't make sense to me. I understand having it once. So it's west. Okay. Alright, so West Los Angeles. Chiropractor. Let's go ahead and run those as a search. Alright, it should bring us back something here. Alright, so let's just, I don't know why it's not showing up. Chiropractic care in West Los Angeles. Chiropractic care, West Los Angeles. Alright, I don't think that that's it. I think it's West Los Angeles chiropractic treated. Okay. West Los Angeles chiropractic treated. Okay. So we're looking for treated. West Los Angeles, Los Angeles. All right. Oh, why can't I find this page? So this is the parent page, West Los Angeles, Los Angeles. Chiropractic care, West Angeles. Stephen King, doctors, West Los Angeles. Okay. This one here is treatment. All right, so let's can I just do it in here? Because, dude, this is driving me completely mad. All right. All right. So for this, what I would do is all right, let's go near me on this. As far as the page is concerned, I don't necessarily care. But I don't know why we're tuning for the same keyword so much. Um, it's not big enough. Gotta go bigger, man. You're going after small little stuff. You gotta go wide. Gotta cast a bigger net, dude. That's how you win. You gotta go big. Go big. Shoot for the moon and then all the stars. You'll be able to catch all the stars. You might not get to the moon, but I mean, trust me on this, man. Trust me on this. I guarantee. All right. All right. So Stephen Becker. All right, bro. So we have that taken care of. There's no links. I'm not gonna worry about setting up redirects. It's irrelevant. I will rerun your sitemaps though for you. So let's Oh, I see. All right, where's this going to? Okay. So what we'll do is we'll save that in there. And then you have all of your services here, right? And that's good. That's a good thing. That's what we want. All right, now let's make sure that this page is looking right. I don't mind it saying conditions treated. But yeah, it's chiropractor near me. Okay, so in our main navigation and our head navigation, we have our main page. Main page is chiropractor in Los Angeles. Our secondary navigation in the main menu is chiropractor near me. We come over here now if you want to go to, you're utilizing West. Okay. And then the blog is chiropractic news information. Okay. That's fine. And then new Stephen Becker first time patients. That's fine. I'm not going to change those. And then you have the contact, which is going to. No, there literally needs to be a contact page. Okay, so let me come back over here. This isn't right, man. All right, let me take a look back at that page again. Let's go back here. All right, so so you have 30 links coming into this page. The back pain treatment 66, 109 coming into here. Chiropractic care in West Los Angeles, we have 9. All right, Dr. Stephen Becker. Okay, so on that page, what's the name of that page again? So this is West Los Angeles Chiropractor, but it should be your contact page. So West Los Angeles Chiropractor. So let me take a look at this. West Los Angeles Chiropractor. So where's your next biggest links coming into? West Los Angeles. Okay. So West Los Angeles, West Los Angeles, West Los Angeles Chiropractor. So it's a good keyword, but there's no URLs coming into it. Okay. So so let's West Los Angeles West Los Angeles Chiropractor treated. So this is done. We smoked that one. Okay. All right, so it's way down here. All right, so you have nothing coming into this page. I understand this strategy, but this is not. So you have chiropractic. Okay. All right, so that's that. And then inside of here, um, all right, so what is the guideline? All right, so we took care of this one. Terms is done. So the about. Okay. So, okay. So do we have the about? Okay, Dr. Stephen Becker, chiropractic care. Okay. Testimonials and videos. Okay, so new patient contact. All right, so you don't have the about page. Is that down in here? Let's go ahead and refresh this. Boy, that's really driving me crazy that that's not down there properly. Ah, it is. Okay, good. So, perfect. I like that. Good. So, but why is it not site wide? That's what I don't understand. Oh, that's another one that we got to get in there. Okay. All right. So that's two more that I want to implement site wide. So let's go ahead and do that while we're here. Let's go to script. And what are they blocking it? Are you blocking? Let me take a look at something here quick. Inside of your tools, inside of where would you be doing it at? Inside your settings? General writing discussions, permalinks, privacy, accessibility, duplicate page, insert header footers, Twitter widget. Okay. Google reviews widget, business hours. Okay. So, all right, is that inside of rank math? Is that where you're doing this stuff? All right, so let's come inside of here. Why? Ugh. All right, that one makes sense. So whiplash treatment. Okay, and then you throw a keyword on there. So you were hitting for whiplash West LA, and you got 700. You 301 it. Now you're down to half. So you don't 301 redirect pages that have zero traffic. Some of these other ones make sense, but I'm not here for that. What I want to look at is this. So general settings. No, no, yes. Okay, here it is. All right. So what are you doing? What are you blocking stuff here? What are you? Okay. Let me take a look at this here quick. So you got that inside of there. All right. So begin L cache. Okay. All right. So that's that. Okay. Server port. Okay. 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 Mod headers accept. Okay. So where is it? I know you're blocking it. Where are you blocking it? Oh, wait. This is. All right, so where and why are you blocking it? And why? Let me see here. I don't see it. All right, so you have your ET tags. Okay, server sets. Okay. Okay, it looks clean. Interesting. All right, links. Let's take a look at this. Okay, good. Breadcrumbs. Enable breadcrumbs. Yes. What the fudge, dude? Why would you not have that? Of course I want that on. Doesn't even make sense to me. I mean, if you're going to have this clunky tool, I don't understand why you're not using SEO press. Mind-blowing to me, but that's okay. Enable it. Yes. I think this is the recommended. All right, Dr. Becker, prefix, cron prefix to cron path, that's fine. Archives format, that's fine. Search results format. Okay, 404 label. Hide post title from breadcrumbs, no. Show categories, if categories, show all accessory categories. Yeah, you could do that. Okay, hide taxonomy name from breadcrumbs, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't have those in there. That's perfectly fine to have. Webmaster Tools, Google Search Console. Oh, using Bing, huh? Okay. Show SEO score to visitors. No, thank you. RSS before content, RSS after text. Oh, so you have a robot in the root folder. Oh, I see. So that's where you're blocking it at. You're blocking it in the... That's not very smart. All right, let me see here. Quick links. Where are you blocking it at? And why? Alright, so you filled out the facts. Okay, so we won't have to worry about that. You got the person. We're naming him. Okay, that's cool. Images, links. Alright, we've increased that significantly. Where is the robots? Okay. So we've canonicalized. We've URL. Alright, so we got that. That's in there. And then the robots. Nah, it looks like we're running fine there. Okay. Cool, man. And then what we should do though is we need to create our all right, so all this is clean and clear. We've enabled breadcrumbs, so that works out good. Sitemap settings. Does this give you a does it automatically update? And if so, does it give you an HTML? So links per sitemap, images and sitemaps, yes. Include featured images. No. Exclude posts, no. Exclude terms, no. Ping search engine, sure. Okay. Categories, taxonomies, testimonials, schema. Include in sitemap schema. Let me take a look at this here quick. So you're giving me a schema sitemap. That is quite intriguing. Okay. All right. So no, that's not that's not it. Pages, image. Okay. So you have your pages in there. Good. Attachments, URLs, no. Photo albums, no. Testimonials, include in sitemap. Doctors, testimonials. Okay. That's fine. All right, and then the schema types. Okay. So now that we have that, so include in sitemap, so these are our schema types. We don't want that in there. We have our tags, albums, okay, benefit categories. Okay, so this is fine. What else do you got going on in here? SEO, status and tools, general. What other crud do you have? Okay, so that's that one. Okay, so get rid of this stupid thing. So it only does one thing. It seems kind of pathetic. So it only does. Oh, I see. Um. Okay, so we have this link a custom field bulk editing enabled. Okay, add SEO controls from the editor to customize SEO. Okay, link suggestions. All right, man. Boy, I really don't like this. I don't like this plugin, man. I don't like this plugin at all. Benefits. What's this? Import export. All right, so where's my maps at? Sitemap settings. Okay. Okay. So with that being said, that's good. All right, so all that's good to go. All right, let's get out of here then. So, what else do I need to take care of here? Let me come back over here. We have this. Wait a minute. Nope. Let me come back into here. All right, so the phone number is good. Business address is good. All right, so awards one link displayed. Okay. So that's something that we need here. So, let's come back into here. Let's go into here. All right. So check us out on the web. Oh, I see. All right, so this is the PR run that I did, and because I wanted to get some. Okay, pretty smart, Chris. Pretty smart. Okay, so we ran that first. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we'll utilize those as the awards that we won. So this is health grade. So here's our awards, right? Okay, so as you can see, we got our awards here. Doctors voted top rated local 2021 winner. All right, so this is one that we did in the past here. Okay, so top rated local. So there's our awards. Okay. Perfect. So expertise.com, I think that's one of mine that I created. So best chiropractors, good. All right, so here we go. Excelente. All right, so as you can see here, we have been listed here. So we're going to go awards here. All right, so this will be our award section. Awards. Okay, so we need to have our awards here. So we have our award from expertise. And the award is, what's the exact terminology utilized on the page? Is best chiropractors in Los Angeles. Okay. So that was the one and I think that that's one of mine. It is one of mine. We created this. I went out on I took care of the PR before I even started any of the other campaigning. This was produced on the 22nd. So as you can see, KVN gave us, this is a top rated Los Angeles chiropractor, voted top rated. Right, so that's what we're going to do here. So this is a top um, top rated awards, Dr. Stephen Becker. Okay. Top rated of Los Angeles awards, Dr. Stephen Becker. Number one top chiropractor LA. Okay. And then we have another award which was also given to us by MarketWatch. And MarketWatch oh, rate MDs. Okay. Hey, there's my man. So rate MDs. All right. So rate MDs tells us that we're literally one of the best. We're number 2 out of 589 in Los Angeles. I mean, what else is there to say here? I mean, ANGELES, best Los Angeles. All right, best Los Angeles chiro. So we have best, we have top, and then best again. So chiropractors, chiropractor, All right, so best chiropractics award by rate MD. All right. Top ranked chiropractice in Los Angeles award. Okay, so that's 3 awards. All right, so let's take care of the awards page. So what I need is I want to see so where's the hardest place? The hardest place for chiropractors is where? So let's go out here. Oh, wrong account. So the hardest place for chiropractors. So chiropractors is where? Where's the number 1 hardest place to do this at? You're gonna rank. If you're gonna be a chiropractor, where's the hardest place to win? 14,000. So $4. $4. All right. Okay, so San Antonio. Very high competition. Okay. So is that the Colorado Springs? That's a 32. So that's lower. Let's go check this out. So let's go see who's doing it over here. And let's go see if what they got going on. So this is high comp. So high competition, but there's no volume? Oh man, uh that's not what they said. So let's do San Antonio. Interesting. They said Colorado Springs. Okay, so that's a $20 word according to these guys. So this was considered this was above them as far as volume and cost was concerned. So let me take a look here. So what do you got going on? So you have this about our doctor. So you have the about. Oh, testimonials. Okay, so we got to get that up in there. I think that's on my list. We have that. Okay, copyright awards. Um. Oh. All right. So I forgot that. Let's see over here. All right. So what's going on? Hey, Chris purchased a training program. Your method still works fine. Yes, it does. Chris Palmer Sr. Hey, Pop. Good to see you. CDROP Box EA. Wow, this is exactly what I need. Are you able to do specific for lawyers too? I am. Yeah, I can do it for anybody. I have to do some homework before I start, but yes. Hey, Chris, join late. That's okay. We're just doing some work. It's a late night work session. That's all. um, Adar Skookla says, "Hey, Chris, what can you use my personal phone LGE hotspot for? Change IPs for. Hey, Chris, what can use my personal phone hotspot for change IPs for CTR manipulation?" Um, yeah, I mean, you can utilize your phone for that. If you want to do it manually, you can do that. There's nothing wrong with that. Works very well. It's just very time consuming. Hey Chris, can Google Calendar be used for ranking? No, but it can help for crawling. It can make calls, right? So, I think internally, when you have it on a page, not on a regular page, but on say like a Google asset, it you can it's plain as day that you're getting a crawl. You know, it sends you notifications on the phone. It's crazy. So I don't think it helps for ranking per se, but maybe indirectly as a secondary factor for sure, because it's helping crawl, it's being seen, it's being updated. It's definitely a secondary. It can help, but I wouldn't say that it's a magic bullet by any stretch. Of course not. All right. All right. So that's all the questions on there. So that's okay. So let's head back into here quick. Let's take a look at some of these elements. So yeah, we issued this press release in here. Um, we got some of these. Oh, wait a minute. Hmm. Oh, actually, I better not do that right now. I'm not gonna do that now. So I like health grades better. So I think I got that one right. I got health grades, right? So expertise, top rated by rate, and then top rated award. Okay, so let's go in here. I like Market Watch, but that's not necessarily it's not like these. Like if we're gonna do it, we might as well go for the Gusto. And we got our awards in here. So that's all I really wanted. So top ranked, top rated, and then we have best. Okay, so best, top, chiropractics, chiropractor, and chiropractors. So we have all the variations in there, or all the matches, I should say. All right, so the award section is done. Okay, what else do we got here? Meet the team page. Okay, so we'll take care of that. Organizational scheme. Okay, we're going to start working on the scheme in a second here, but let me make sure. Okay, I got the GDPR and the privacy policy. I got the authority outbound link. Wait, didn't I? I thought I did it. Let me just double check here. Let's refresh this. All right, so I sent that into the near me. Okay, so those are some elements that we need to do. Excuse me momentarily. I have to use the lavatory. I'll be right back. I just have to use the bathroom quick. So we have a couple more things that we need to make sure that we do. Um, and I want to jack up the. All right, so let's get out of here. All right, so we have those. All right, so one of the first things is I noticed inside of here the copyrights. So that's an easy fix. Let's go ahead and do that quick. So let's get inside of here. Let's go inside of here. Let's go into our pages, all pages. No, theme options, footer, and bar. Just that word on the page probably is enough. I know it seems small, but it can mean a lot. All right, bottom bar. Let's go down here. All right, so that's that. Okay. All right. Enabled full width. So where was that other piece at? So all right, so copyrights. Let's go into the tool briefly here. I want to see if how many sites have it. Um, cookie, rel publisher, copyrights. So 3 sites have it. All right, so and which ones have it? Okay, so the top, this number 2 guy has it. All right, so that's why. Okay, so 3 people have it. But as you can see, like the top performers have privacy, terms of service, the About Us page. So we want to make sure that we get that on there. We're going to need that copyrights. Um, um, so EAT, to-dos. All right. So we have that. We're sitting pretty on that. Let's take a look at the schema types. All right. So let me take a look here. All right, so that's all we're going to need. Okay, so literally that's all it is. So let's just double check that quick. All right, decoration, none. File, none, 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 none. All right, full width. All right, where was that? Themes, archives, post types, page titles, top bar, header, branding. All right, so okay, so we can put that inside of there. All right, so that's done. So copyrights, we took care of copyright. We took care of this. Meet the team page. So we got to make sure we get that in there. All right. So that's done. That's done. So the about us and the meet the team. All right. So let's take care of that. So themes. So let's go inside of here. Top bar header. Let's All right. So let's just go inside of here briefly. So all right. So the Dr. Stephen Becker. Okay, so let's go to this page. We're going to edit this page here. All right, so we have a meet the team. All right, so this is actually, let me just double check something here quick. So Dr. Stephen Becker, so Dr. Stephen Becker, West Los Angeles. Okay, so let me come over here. Let me just take a look at this. So West Los Angeles, Dr. Stephen Becker. Oh, so you have both variations on the page? Is that what you're doing? So it's Dr. Stephen Becker, West Los Angeles. Okay. All right, so you have 6 links. Okay, so we can't change that. Okay, what's your contact page? So we need to meet the team. All right, we might be able to slide by with that. Hmm. So I can't change this one. Hmm. All right. So here, let's come back over here. Let's go to our pages. Actually, let's take a look at this. Chiropractic care. Well, let's see if we can do it that way. All right, let's go to our appearance. Let's go to our widgets menu. Okay, so you have this. Let's go to our primary menu, right? Select. All right, so under here, Dr. Steven, so we have a testimonials page. Is this fax? No, but we have it in there. So let's go here and let's call this Meet the team. Okay. And then it'll be Dr. Stephen Becker. So you have the testimonials. Okay. New patient, you have the blog, you have the contact. Okay. So let's go ahead and save that and see what it looks like. Oh yeah, I forgot it's a real pain. All right, so I have to literally change it in like 4 places. All right, so meet the team. So meet. All right, so meet. Okay, so meet the team, Dr. Stephen Becker. Okay, update that. All right. And then when I go inside of here, I need to add it into here. So Dr. Stephen Becker page is Dr. Stephen Becker. So that's the permalig. Okay. All right. And then on this, all right, update. Okay, and then this is save. Okay, now when I come over to here, it should be golden. I hope. If it's not, we're in trouble. All right, meet the team. All right, check. All right, so it's literally just having that. It's a trust signal. All right, so we have meet the team page. More than one email on the site. Okay, so let's just double check that briefly. So Control F and at. All right, so there's only one. Okay, so let's get that onto the page. So pages, let's go to our main page and edit page. Okay. I believe that that's our admin page. Okay, let's go into here. Cancel. What? Dr. Steve. No, that's fine. Yes, leave the page. Okay, so when I come inside of here and I grab this statement, there's an email in here that's not listed. Okay, so it's this one. So copy that, and then let's put that front and center in here. All right, so let's come back into here. No, not there. Well, we made a lot of edits. All right, so inside of here, let's add that in. So let's go to the back end. Am I in the back end editor? So front end, back end. All right, so custom heading, button, button, button. So it needs to be inside the content. All right, so best chiropractors in LA by the Los Angeles Magazine. Okay, so that's interesting. so let's get that onto the page here. Not there. Okay, so this is probably a good place for it. All right, so a leading Los Angeles for the past 30 years, Dr. Becker's located at the drive. All right, it's on the page. Okay, so more than one on the page, front and center. Okay, so there's one more on here that I want to make sure that I have. Oh, that's right. So you have all these social icons, but then you have it again in the footer. So I would actually remove them from the footer and leave them on the page. That's fine. But site-wide, I guess that's okay. Yeah, socials are okay. I guess we'll leave that. Okay, so now we have that done. All right, so more than one email, check. So the email, check. GDPR and cookie policy, check. Oh, the authority outbound link, rel equals publisher. Okay, let me just go down the list. So total internal links, we have that, check. Average internal links is 16. We have that in spades. Check. Customer service page. Yes. Contact. Yes. Okay. Done. Customer service. How many competitors have that? 9. The About Us page. Phone number is prominent on the page is done. Business address is on the page done. Blog page is on the page done. Person schema is, I believe, done. So, okay, so the awards, okay, so we have to take care of the awards one links displayed. All right, so the problem with that is we got to get that in the page. Okay, so let's do the awards one. You can display the more prominent ones, like talking about the major magazine, but we want to get those links awards one. All right, so let me just double check that. Awards one link displayed. Okay, so awards one link needs to be displayed. So that's where we're running into problems is we don't have the actual link displayed, right? Okay, so that's going to internal pages. So top rated local, expertise, right. Okay, so we got those taken care of, but these aren't going to these are images. Okay. So what I would recommend doing here is, let me take a look at this. So LA hot list, health grade, top rated. Okay, so let's come inside of here. Let's go back into this page. And we got to get those links onto the page. So since we already have the images taken care of, let's gather up. Let's go ahead and put those in. So we have the images, and that's fine. All right, so custom, this is this, this is this. Okay. Embed. Okay. I'm assuming, so this is the video. Another video. Where is, oh, they're up here. Okay, so blog carousel. Custom tags, okay. Images, that's that. That's that. Custom headings, okay. Testimonials. Buttons, raw video, okay. So here's our media gallery. Okay, So that's probably why it's not showcasing our links. Okay, so design options. All right, so we are showcasing. Okay, design options. All right, but it's not going to let us have it as a URL. Is that the issue here? Okay. So that's interesting. Okay. So justified grid. So these are our photos. All right, so let me come inside of here. Appearance. Okay. So darn it. I need to be able to get those links in there. Custom heading. Okay. Well, so the awards are there. Okay, so that stinks. So I have the imagery there. Man, I'd really like to get the links though. All right. So here's what we'll do. So design, cancel that. So let's add one. So what we need is select URL. Let's go ahead and grab one of these. And let's at least do a award. So out of these, I would venture to guess that expertise is a good one. Set link. As far as the icon is concerned, so award, is there an award icon? Okay, an award, okay. So there's our award. So we have one of them on the page. Okay, so I'm happy with that. We'll update. All right, so we have at least one of the awards showcased along with other imagery. So that is fine. What I'll do is I'll put those links in the schema. So we have that. We have the copyright, we have the Twitter card, we have a meet the team page. More than one email is done. The email GDRP. Okay, so authority outbound link going to an EDU location. Okay. All right. So, Dr. Stephen Becker. Dr. Stephen Becker. Los Angeles chiropractor education. Is it listed anywhere online so I can connect those dots? Where? I mean, I could ask them, but is it already listed somewhere? All right, so meet Stephen Becker. Okay. UCLA? Okay, that's biology. So wait, you have a page here. So we have an interview with the doc. Okay, cool. All right. So board of directors, California Chiropractic Association. That's an authority link. So let's take a look at that. Is that an edu or a .gov? No, but it's a .org. Board of Chiropractic Examiners for California. Sold. Done. It's a done deal. That's all I need. It's a .gov, and I prefer a .edu, but This seems really crappy. Oh man, I don't know. I don't really like that. Is that an authority? I don't know about that. You know what I mean? All right, so let's go one more time. So went to LA Chiropractic College and graduated. I went to Los Angeles Chiropractic College. Okay, graduated in '88. After school, I began my practice in Central City, where I decided I wanted to stay in the area. Okay. So I was asked by a former teacher and mentor to join the first postgraduate chiropractic neurology class. After a few years, I received a dip, diplomate diploma in neurology. I later decided to gain additional training and expertise in chiropractic orthopedics. After so many, okay, so with that being said, I was born and raised and went to UCLA where I studied biology and psychology. I then went to LA Chiropractic College. Okay, so this is where, but is that as astute as, okay, so, okay. So served as a subject expert for Chiropractic Board of California, then the National Board. Um, all right, so my main guy here, man, he's not messing around, dude. This is an elaborate post. Oh, it's www. You're killing me. All right. Contact at Dr. Stephen Becker. Okay, so this is yet another. Okay, so let's just do this. Let's do LA Chiropractic College and let's see if it's an EDU. I'm hoping that it is because that's really what I need here. All right, doctor, chiropractic degree, Los Angeles College of Chiropractic. All right, so they've been doing this for 100 years. Okay, so this is where we went to school. Okay, so this is where the doc went to school at. All right, cool, man. So with that being said, I feel pretty darn confident. Okay. All right. All right, so let's take a look here. Tailbone pain. Let me see this page again. All right, so okay. Okay, so best Los Angeles. Okay. All right. So I know where I want to put it at. So inside of this text block here, where you have best chiropractors in LA, what I would do is add in our link to the school, because that's where we went, and that makes sense to me. And then as far as all right, so let's load this up. We could get some authority outbounds here. Dr. Stephen Becker. All right, so let's okay. Dr. Stephen Becker. Okay, Los Angeles. So city voter. LA Magazine, Los Angeles Magazine. Los Angeles. So I'm assuming that's what this is. But we don't want to use that. Yeah, but you got these though. So and provides and when we were on here rate, you were literally one of the best. So let's go here. His patients, okay. So what we're going to do here is we're going to add in that because that's a fact. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do that. Now we have our anchor text up. We have our authority outbound links. We have our EDU links. We have our privacy, GDRP. We have it. Dude, we are freaking crushing right now. Okay, so now we are caught up to speed. We have our authority outbound link. Okay, we have our Twitter description. Okay, we got to do that. We got to do that. Person schema. Take care of the schemas here. Social media links done. All right, so we have pretty much every single trust factor. The Twitter card done. All right, so rel equals publisher. Okay, so that's something that we need, and that's easy to add. Let's go double check my man's page here and make sure that he's up the snuff here. We're gonna go ahead and just take care of that, and this should be. Wait a second here. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so it's towards the top of the page. All right, so Los Angeles, so conditions, LA, blog, new patient. Okay, so blog. So meet the team, and we need the about us. Okay, so you're gonna have to leave that the way it is. All right, so rel publisher. Let me take a look at this here quick. Control F and rel equals. Okay. So we need the equals. All right. So let's go over here to let's go to schema.org, and we need to get the rel equals publisher tag. But I want to make sure I'm implementing it properly. No, rel equals publisher. Yes. But we're an organization, so it's an organizational based schema. Okay. 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 So let's go. Okay. So let's just bang these out together here. So let's go ahead and. All right. So let's go to schemas. All right. One full list shown on the page. All right. So first is going to be rel equals publisher. All right, so here's our publisher, blog posting, schemas, and then it's going to be organization. All right, so organization types. Okay. So related activity as a publisher, ethics, diversity, based schemas. All right, so we have our organizational based schema here, script. So there's our emails. Okay, JSON. So organization, we have that. Okay. All right, so what we can do for these, I think that we can probably use a generator because I don't need, what do I need? Page. We have the breadcrumbs, so I don't need to be concerned with that, I don't think. Let me double check. I think I have breadcrumbs already taken care of. It should be here. All right, so let's take my guy's page here. Let's go to the rich snippets testing tool. Okay, let's get that in here. Let's come into here. URL. Okay, so let's bring that baby into here, copy, and let's run it through. All right, in the meantime, while that's running, let's go into here. Ooh, that's not good. Let's go open up Screaming Frog. All right, let's answer any questions if you have any. Sorry, I guess I was dilly-dallying. All right, so hey Chris. Hey Chris, can Google Calendar? Yes. Okay, so does it have to be public? Yes. Money sign AMC. Hey Chris, does reviews with keywords still work in local GMB SEO optimization? For sure. I mean, you still need to have very specific keywords inside of your reviews. It's for sure. It's absolutely positively effective, and it needs to be utilized. Now, I do think that I can get some schema types inside of here if I click on this. So let me see here. Is publisher in here? Okay, so let me come back over here quick. Get rid of this. 80s. Okay, so who's using publisher? I mean, does that seem for the home page? Are you sure? Again, it's important to, is once all connection to be made between the web page and the Google Plus brand. Yeah, are you sure about the publisher? Okay. All right. So do we have a, I think we do. All right. Publisher. All right. So Google will pull. I feel like this is really old. Um, all right. So I feel like that's not relevant, but we're gonna double check here. Dr. Stephen Becker. Vitals. Um. So wait a minute. I don't think that's my guy. Oh wait, I have an idea. So, okay. Local, 2 valid items detected. Some have warnings. Okay. All right. So October the 19th, that's today. Let's go back to our results. All right. So we have review, site links, articles. All right. Well, let's just jump in there. Let me take a look at this page here quick. I mean, hey, if you want it in there, we'll add it in there. Pages. All right, so is this the page? It is. Okay. All right. Well, if that's how you want it, then that's what we'll do. All right. So, let's I think we have it inside of sitemaps, roles, status tools, general settings, titles, and metadata. Okay. Authors. Okay. So no. So testimonials. All right. Um, where is where's the head at? That's what I'm looking for. Global meta, I saw. Um, so I guess we can put it inside of, let me just figure out where it is. Gutenberg editor. Do I have that? I do. Okay. Well, where I really want it. All right, let me take a look at this. Custom, no. Well, are you gonna let me? I feel like. Let me see here. Is it up in here? So top and header. Okay. So let's get in. Let's see if we can get inside of here. All right. So layout. So micro widgets. So we have our inline. Mobile header, menu, sub header. All right. Micro widgets. All right. Inactive micro widgets. So we have that. Graphic icon is on. So, okay. So I'm not gonna play with that. Um, I don't necessarily. That's not what I want. Um, what I'm looking for is share buttons advanced. Let's see if we can get into the advanced section. All right, so enable that. Enable scroll behavior smooth for next gen. Normalize resize. Okay. Okay. Custom Java. Oh, so this is where you're stacking. Okay, so this is where the stack is going. Okay. All right. So let's go grab it real quick. Uh, oh, so that's quite interesting. Okay. So Bing blogs. How do I get one of these? So wait a minute. What? How so this is intriguing. Okay, don't get off track. Um okay, I got you. All right, where's that page at? Okay, so rel equals. All right, so which one is it? All right, so rel equals. Okay. All right, rel equals um chiropractor Los Angeles Steven Becker. You don't let me stick it in there? Probably not. No, because it breaks the. It's not properly formatted. So that's always fun. I really don't want to have to deal with that. Okay. So we're using rank math, but it doesn't fill out anything. It takes care of the OG. Okay. All right. So think we're good. All right, we'll just pack that right in there. All right, let me just take a look at this now. Go ahead and run that. All right, go back. Now, run that. Let's take a look here. We're going to double check and make sure that we're good to go here. I think we are. Let me see here. So all right. URL, logo, hazmat. Okay, founder. All right, so we got that. So I'm not, all right, let me see this now. Accepted. All right. Schema.js, hyper schema. All right, so is it new schema? All right. So is it schema schema markup with entity and facts? Okay. All right. So type website. Okay. All right. So if we stack these in there, let me just double check a few things here. So all right. All right. Okay. All right. So we could do the knows about. I think we got the knows about. I'm not sure yet. Knows about. Okay. So main entity of page. All right. So that's that. All right. Okay. So job title. Damn, that's a lot of work. I really wanted to do that for you today, man, but I'm tired now. And I'm just tired. No, I don't want that. I feel like that's not right. All right, copy that. Bring this down here. So what we're going to do here is we want to get all the URLs because there's one more thing I want to do. I want to be able to double up and create the, okay, there we go. That's better. Oh, sheesh. All right, so So these are our top levels. Let me just take a look at this here. We're going to go to visualizations, directory tree graph. Okay. Okay, unlicensed. So 301 moved. Alright, so what I'm looking for is the big primaries. So what we want to do is, what do we have here? How many? So 180. So internal. Alright, so. Alright, it'll get there. Okay, so let's just wait for that to get done. And this is really what I needed. See, I don't know what the heck they were doing up in here. I understand that. What were they doing over here? But why are they... Okay. Why are we changing? Okay, so you're making a yearly archive. Okay. But why? To bulk out the site, I guess. Alright, so let's run and see how we're looking. I assume that we're running pretty good here. Yeah, I just want to check the optimization. I'm assuming that we're pretty good here. Alright. So no, I don't want to use that one. I guess I do want to use the author. I wish I had it. I don't have that particular... I don't have a publishing account, I guess. Alright. Alright, so we're looking at another 100. And that's fine. Yeah, it did change. Yeah, it's slightly modified. Okay. So, and then where did we win? We were just fixing these. So, I don't understand why. Oh, because I didn't put it in the main nav. Okay. So something's telling me though that this isn't reading right because I have all of these things. I even have the authority outbound. It's I wonder if this is reading the site map. All right, so let's go into here. All right, last thing for tonight. Um, excuse me. Okay. So what I want to do next is go to Google and we're going to do let's go to Search Console. Yes. We're going to go in here to sitemaps. All right, so wait a minute. Why do you got all this in here? All right, posts, testimonials. All right, so this stuff, why would you have bad signals in here? Okay. Clean this crap out of here. It doesn't belong in here. It's just sloppy. No, you don't index. This is just simple things that just doesn't need to be. All right. Let's go back into here. So first we're going to do the page. All right, we're going to get a new submit. All right, and then we should get our new pages in there. So it's 82. It should actually be a few more than 82. All right, so 82, it went to 87. So we added 5 pages. This was crawled on the 13th. What we'll do is we will add that one more. We'll just update all of these pages briefly. I know that they're probably there, but we'll submit them anyway. Okay, got it. Okay, and then posts. I know they're there, but we want to make sure anyway. And that should update all 3. That wasn't updated since February of 2018. So, all right, so that's updated. Let's take a look at this briefly. Let's take a look at our performance, average position. All right, so factors were introduced. Let's take a look at the last 6 months. Okay, average CTR, impressions. Queries, chiropractor Los Angeles. Position is average position says 12. Okay, so that's interesting. Last 6 months. Let's take a look at the most recent and see what it has to say. Chiropractor near me. Okay, so we got, okay, so that's what we want to move up on, man. That thing's got big. That chiropractor near me term in Los Angeles, I'm sure is absurd. Massive, pretty good volume over there. All right, chiropractor Los Angeles. So number 12. Best chiropractor near me. All right, so we are starting to take some of the better terms. So that's good. What's this? All right. Links. Alrighty. So let's come back over here. And let's take a look here. So I'm surprised. March, April, May. Let's do the last 6 months. Alright, so 197, 263. Alright, so we're going right for it. 35% of the traffic comes from that. We were pretty heavily optimized for this, but that's not what that's not necessarily what I'm looking for. It's getting an average position of 9. Okay, just looking. Keywords are up. Traffic is up. That's good. Good, good, good. All right, so everything's moving along here. I'm glad that we could take care of that. Let's do one last thing before we end today's session. Got it? Let's see if we can get these internal links up, right? Got a lot of pages. We got a lot of pages. So what I'm thinking about doing here is let's go here. So these are all the good pages. What do we have? 222 good pages here. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and grab these pages. We're going to copy that. We're going to copy these. Okay. Alright. And then what I want to do is I want to create a page, all pages. And we're going to go ahead and just duplicate one of these. This is fine. Duplicate this. All right, I'm gonna go in here to drafts. Okay, and then what I want to do is come in here, quick edit. Oh, okay. Let's come inside of here and update this. That's interesting. That's kind of interesting. Um, okay. So let's leave that there. Paste that in there. Um, hmm. Okay, so take that back out. Uh, all right, I'm done. I'm tired, man. I can't even think for some reason. I'm starting to slow down. I'm good for tonight. I'll answer your questions if you have any. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. Hey, William, good to see you, man. Does it have to be public? Hey, Chris. Yes, I'd make it public. Does reviews with keywords? Yes. Yep, we covered that already. The rel link attribute, right? How can I get applied to a name? There is a rel. The rel is a link attribute, right? How can it get applied to a name? Um, yeah, I just threw it in there. Yeah, I was thinking that to myself. I was debating it to myself. Should I send it to the meet page, or should I send it to the contact page? Um, I, I'm not sure. I just wrote in a name there. Is it okay to use HubSpot for 10 phones for driving CTR? Um, maybe. You could if you wanted to. I don't see why not. Um, I think it'll be expensive utilizing that type of platform. But yeah, man, I know it's getting low on time here. I'm tired. It's been a long one. So I appreciate your time. I'm glad you joined me. I'm just getting tired now. So it's been more than a pleasure. Thank you all so much. Many blessings. I'll see you in the next one. I'm going to grab a little snack, maybe a protein cookie. Call it a night. It's been a pleasure. Thank you all so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you all. Good night. It's time for bed.